and we are going to talk about the entire first session. But gentlemen, I'll have to begin with KL Rahul here. Jamie, I'll start with you. KL Rahul, out or not?
Not out. I mean, look, it seems like the third umpire jumped the gun. आपके पास तीसरा angle नहीं है. I'm sure you have the visual. See the gap between bat and pad, right? जो भी हुआ है कि spike था, but it was a little after, like a fraction of a second after. Or I mean, we've seen this यार in tests, in one days, even IPL में यार कितना टाइम लगता है, 3-4 मिनट तो हम इतनी बार देख चुके हैं T20 क्रिकेट में. Why was this decision given so quickly? And you look at the on-field umpire Richard Kettleburrow's face. That man was trying very, very hard to not look surprised. और KL राहुल का गुस्सा बिल्कुल जायज है. You talk about all the money spent by all the host broadcasters. Very, very shocking. I just think the third umpire. I think it's Richard Illingworth. Is it is or क्या है वो? I think he just jumped the gun, because at this level, in these marquee matches, in this high pressure situation, you don't take a decision without every single angle. And unfortunately, the क्या बोलेंगे उसको, right side on angle बोलेंगे, जो भी है, you didn't have that one angle. So very, very poor. But again, it does nothing to hide or take away from how bad India have been here. So
Yeah, absolutely. Vineet, I'll like to ask you this: out or not? Or your thoughts on this dismissal?
Yeah, as Jimmy mentioned, right, the first go it looked not out, and again, as Jimmy said, the angles, the entire angle was not shown. The front angle, it just made bilkul clear दिख रहा था कि there's a gap between bat and pad was not there, and even the sneako right at the moment when the bat hits the pad, that is where the sneako goes. A ball भी उस time आया, but very hasty decision is what I would say. I mean, you should have taken a little more, deliberation in terms of making that decision. I mean, yeah, as visuals were showing, Richard Kettleborough was quite surprised. Richard Illingworth was the third umpire there. It's with third angle. I mean, even on commentary, Wasim Akram, who was with the broadcasters, he said, the third umpire ne अंधेरे में तीर चला दिया, and that's exactly what happened. It was just a very hasty decision. And look, KL Rahul was looking so good here. I mean, out of all the batters who were on display, KL Rahul showed a surety at the top of the order, and he was getting into the rhythm very well. So very untimely wicket for the India, and very unfair wicket, so to speak, also. So yeah, the entire thing doesn't take away from the fact that India were poor, as Jamie mentioned. But yeah, this was, I would say, KL Rahul was robbed here, plain and simple, in plain sight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think many people, even on social media, agree with Jamie. And Vineet, how's your take on this dismissal about on KL Rahul?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not different from Jamie and Vineet. Whatever they said, I agree with them. And again, being the best broadcasters, हम सुबह में उठते हैं thinking of that, the clarity, the commentary side, the everything. We look at all the aspects of Australian side of broadcasting, and suddenly you find this glitch coming from Australia. This is like horrendous, यार. ऐसा decisions और इतने hurry में, I don't know what was the hurry. More than the Australian team playing out there, the umpire looked more in a hurry to give him out. What KL Rahul was, of all the lot, this guy was looking comfortable, and definitely he was very, very disappointed the way he was returning. You could see his face. He was sure that he was not out. He did not make it. And मतलब यार, at least आपको angles लेना चाहिए बराबर. You should have looked at different angle instead of like one side angle जहाँ पर आपको, obviously यार, I mean, he will be disappointed, and the whole world cricket fraternity is disappointed with the fact that Australian broadcasters, or maybe the umpire, they did not show it properly. Maybe they did not come out with a good decision. Disappointing start, but overall, again, bad start from Team India.